You watched my brother die. That could have been me. I am my brother's keeper. You in the United Nations are your brothers and sisters keepers in America. And you have the power to help us get justice for my brother George Floyd. I am asking you to help him. I am asking you to help me. I am asking you to help us, black people in America.
Time is of the essence. Patience has run out. Black lives matter. Indigenous life matter. The life of people of color matter. All human beings are born equal in dignity and rights, and that is why this council, like my office, stands for.
Even after my brother was unconscious, stopped moving, and stopped breathing, the officer kept his knee on my brother's neck for another 4 minutes, as many witnessed him begging the officer to take his knee off my brother's neck and save his life. The officer showed no mercy, no humanity, and tortured my brother to death in the middle of the street in Minneapolis with a crowd of witnesses watching and begging them to stop showing us black people the same lesson yet again: black lives do not matter in the United States of America.
Today, people are saying loudly and movingly, enough. The United Nations has a duty to respond to the anguish that has been felt by so many for so long. This cause is at the heart of our organization's identity. Equal rights are enshrined in our founding charter. Just as we fought apartheid years ago, so must we fight the hatred, oppression, and humiliation today.
Le groupe africain est profondément préoccupé par les incidents récurrents d'homicides raciaux, de brutalité policière et de violations récurrentes de droits de l'homme à l'encontre des personnes d'ascendance africaine dans certaines parties du monde. Le groupe africain condamne fermement le meurtre insensé et injustifié de George Floyd. Nous espérons en outre que ce débat urgent renouvellera notre engagement en tant qu'État membre à mettre pleinement en œuvre la déclaration et le plan d'action de Durban. Il est inacceptable que nous devions encore négocier et lutter pour l'égalité des droits de certaines personnes 72 ans après l'adoption de la Déclaration universelle des droits de l'homme qui proclame que toutes les personnes naissent libres et égaux en dignité.
When people dared to raise their voice and protest for my brother, they were tear gassed, run over with police vehicles. Several people lost eyes and suffered brain damage to rubber bullets. Peaceful protesters were shot and killed by police. Journalists were beaten and blinded when they tried to show the world the brutality happening at the protests. When people raise their voices to protest the treatment of black people in America, they are silenced. They are shot and killed.
Today's protests are the culmination of many generations of pain and long struggles for equality. Too little has changed over too many years. We owe it to those who have gone before, as well as those to come, to seize the moment at long last to demand fundamental change and insist upon it. I am disturbed by the criminal acts undertaken by a small number of people amid the many peaceful protests around the world, which have often harmed property of racial and ethnic minorities in acts of fresh victimization. Video evidence has also shown excessive use of force against protesters by police, including during entirely peaceful protests. All these incidents should be investigated and those responsible should be brought to justice.
The poison of racism still rages, and so the fight must still be waged. On a personal level, from my high school days in the United Kingdom, through my career across the private sector, in civil society, and now in the international public service, I have grown thick-skinned. I've even become numb, to the extent that one has forgotten how to feel the injustice of racial slurs and my human right to live a life of dignity and of respect.